That's a bit. I'm gonna send this out while you waiting on them to join. What's good, bro?
What's happening?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. And I'm about to take this phone in here because I'm recording it. I'm gonna upload it later on.
Okay. I'm finna send this out.
I'll be right back.
I bet. Yo, what's up? We finna get started here in a minute.
How's everything going, bro? You should have put a notification up, but even though I'm recording it, so I can. Hey, how you doing? Shit, everyone.
Word.
But yeah, I was looking at some stuff today.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
About what?
Just about the financial market and where we're going. And
You're doing a lot of crazy stuff right now.
Yeah. But basically, I know you said that some people had some questions.
I just sent it out. Get them a little time to get on, bro.
Mm-hmm. But what I've been looking at, I go back over it, even if people come in too. But at like the different markets and different monetary systems, and the current monetary system that we have is basically ran by commercial banks in a sense, but the atmosphere that we're going to is going to be governed by sovereign money systems, which is essentially cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the British Parliament. There was a guy who was a part of their financial market, or within their culture. He had sent a letter to Canada as well, discussing about how they should change their financial markets and the basis of their financial markets. And this was like in 2015. And he was talking about they should go towards a more centralized form, a centralized market.
Yeah.
So with that, it'll be having a state bank, which you still have commercial banks, but the commercial banks wouldn't be the ones that would be giving you the loan.
So you saying, now finish that? You weren't done.
Yeah. The state banks wouldn't be the ones like the commercial banks. You know how you got BB&T and all of that. Well, essentially, you can just go in there and get a loan, right? Yeah. But if you have a state or central bank, you can't go in there and get a loan, basically.
Okay.
So the structure of the monetary system would be governed by the state and the central bank.
Okay.
But with that, it would have more social aspects and allow people to have other social forms of currency as well, or sovereign money systems or public money systems.
Okay.
So, and he was talking to the other governor or senator of the country, and he was like, we have to find a way where we have to implement these monetary structures and these systems and get people to transition over to a different monetary system. And they were just going back and forth of how we should do this and transition people from going to their regular bank and going to more of a state bank and not dependent on loans, and then also on top of that, they'll get rid of interest rates too, because your bank just can't give out money no more. They're not going to be able to loan you money no more, And you may not even have a savings account to depend on, that incurs interest either, because the banks can no longer lend money on interest. The only money that we get will be governed by the government or the state bank, where they give out a limited amount of money at a time. You see what I'm saying?
So this really will be more of a, when it said Bitcoin was a luxury and this is a commodity, this really will be more of like the dollar than Bitcoin will be. But Bitcoin, for the most part, you can buy big things, but from what you saying, I can go buy a pack of gum with guapcoin. Eventually, that's what guapcoin gonna be like
Right.
that.
Right. Any cryptocurrency or the cryptocurrency markets are going to be more of your money that you, or your commodity uses, where you're just going to go to a store and use your cryptocurrency, and then also they're going to be the ones that are going to help you get money. They're going to be the ones that's going to be digitally creating money and giving you out loans, and you're going to, right now with guapcoin, right now you can get 1,000 guapcoin and let it sit, right? And that actually will incur and gain interest. I think I had maybe like 200 or 300. I got a reading from Aquarius, and next thing I know, I had 1,000 guapcoin.
Golly.
And I mean, and right now that's nothing. That doesn't take no time, because you know what I mean, because basically it is a peer-to-peer sharing system where, you know, if I was like, bro, let me get them shoes for 50 guapcoin, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you know, I mean, because right now you making an investment in yourself, because you taking the guapcoin that can incur interest, and later on it's going to be tradable for currency, because it's going to be able, you're going to be able to go into the stores and use it, you know. So with the limited amount of money that that our government may give us at a time, you can take that, put it in crypto, and incur your interest. The reason that they want to do that is because it's going to get rid of interest rates and debt. You see what I'm saying? Because now they know the markets off of everybody. They know exactly how much you make, knowing exactly how much you spending. They know, you know, you can take that money and put that money within cryptocurrency, and then also there may be even payment systems for your job to pay you in cryptocurrency, or get that exchange in value, to help out, like I said, on the bank's responsibility of handling debt. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where we're going currently, as far as a financial system and a financial market and whole. And this is, you can look this up. I mean, this is ASSETS.KPMG. It's an article on the fundamentals.
Say that again, bro. I'm gonna type it right here so I can. I'm gonna save this video, by the way, if you tuned in. But what did you say again, bro?
Basically, assets, ASSETS .KPG. KPMG. I'm sorry, KPMG. / content, and that should bring it up.
Okay.
And basically, it's a research that someone was doing on money issuance, or the bank's availability to issue money to people. You know, because that's basically what they do, is just create money based on what they think we can pay back. You see what I'm saying? It's
so really, they're gonna get rid of this like fast. Like they finna get rid of this faster than what I thought. Like a lot faster than what I thought.
I mean, the transition comes slow. Bitcoin was introduced in 2015. It might have been. That'll be crazy, because it's the same time that this article came out. And you know, anytime an article is released isn't the same time it was written.
That's right.
And these are different heads of states that's going across, talking to each other about getting rid of, you know, banks, or local banks, or commercial banks. They're looking into creating different financial systems.
So for anybody who, I know, if y'all got questions, y'all can type them. Y'all can type y'all questions. I seen you said yo, but y'all type y'all questions if y'all got them. But I'm finna ask a question for y'all. I don't know if y'all thinking this or not. But for anybody who's looking to invest in guap coin, what would you tell them? Like, I got 50 guap coin right now. Like, what would you be able to tell them? Like, as far as investing in like, but just what to do with it? Like, what you got to say on that, bro?
Right now, it's not something that I can go to a store and make a payment and with guapcoin. You can't even do that with Bitcoin. A lot of people can't even really take Bitcoin right now as a form of income, or don't feel comfortable with. You can't go to your gas station and use Bitcoin. So but you do see that Bitcoin is worth $5,000. You see what I'm saying? Why is that? And that article was released in 2015. Bitcoin dropped in 2008, 2009, and then it exploded between the years of 13 and 2016. 2013, it was only $13 a coin, and then in January 2014, it rose to $700 a coin in 2014. So it dropped in 2009. So it took 5 years.
The virus had it drop real big too. It was almost at 10,000. Now it's at like 5.
Yeah, it's at 5. I'm buying it slowly. As far as guapcoin, as I was saying, that's not nothing you can just. I can buy something from you. We can trade it and we cool. You know what I mean? Because we know the value and the future value that is going to hold. So basically, right now you at a holding time period, or what they call stake and hold. You become a stakeholder within the value of the currency. I mean, it's already obvious the point in time that we heading into. You already know that they're trying to get rid of high interest rates, of banks going under, on the financial market going up and down. So it's very obvious the future of currency. They're looking for alternate money systems. They're going to push that very hard. You got all these people that's losing money right now, and you think Bitcoin is dropping. Yeah, it's dropping, but let's be real.
Yeah, it's going to go right back up.
Because Bitcoin isn't based on the financial market.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. Like it's really not based on the financial market. It is based on one's value and the amount of people that people put into it. But I think that the people over Bitcoin isn't stupid.
No.
Nobody's really idiots at this time, and one of the reasons that Bitcoin is dropping is because it's about to go through a point of splitting. So splitting is where which guapcoin has the same system as well. So this is why you get the money and hold it. So right now in May, June, Bitcoin is going to explode. It's going to double, because the way that the machines make money, you're getting paid as the machines make money, and then it's going to split. And they're going to have to work double time to make the same amount of money. So if I was to make 20 Bitcoins in an hour, I'm only going to be able to make 10 in May. So the value is going to raise up, because it's going to the scarcity level of the coin it's not going to be made at such an intense rate. So the value of it ultimately is going to go up. So what does that have to do with guapcoin? So you're going to be able to buy Bitcoin. You're going to be able to buy guapcoin with Bitcoin. Once the financial markets change over, and if I can take Bitcoin and buy guapcoin with it, that shows you the value. I don't think Bitcoin or anyone would work with another coin or another market share, and they wouldn't have some type of cooperation between each other and understanding of the value of each other's currency. You know what I'm saying? So the future value, no one doesn't think Bitcoin is valuable, but it's $5,000 right now. And it's going to skyrocket again. It's going to go to $18,000. So this is the key. One thing you should do is make sure that you have more than one coin. So I'm just not talking about guapcoin. Make sure you got Bitcoin as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the major key with guapcoin is that it's owned and is by a, I don't want to say African American woman, but that's the facts.
That's
But
what it is.
I don't want to say minority. Actually, that's why I didn't want. I didn't want to say minority, but she's an African American woman. She's the founder of guapcoin. She's made multiple social networking systems. She's making another one. She's been to Iceland. She's met with, which is this article was actually speaking with people from Iceland as well. So these are people, she's speaking with people across the world. So guapcoin, you're going to be able to trade that and actually cash that in. It's going to be based on a foreign trade, not system, but foreign trade monetary system in Barbados. So you're going to, especially if you're in Barbados or any foreign country, you're going to be able to go and spend your money, and it's going to be more valuable in Barbados. So what does that have to say? Black people are going to become the main investors. Barbados is going to become very invested into the wealth of a nation, the wealth of a nation statewide, not statewide, but nationwide.
So the key for this, for the people who are still watching, what you would say is, even though you can't spend it, now it would be better to invest and have it and have more of it. So when it comes time, you'll be ahead of the curve.
Exactly. And then in every financial system, cryptocurrency system has a splitting system. So it's going to become more valuable over time. So this is why cryptocurrency in somewhat is more stable, because it has a splitting system. You know, it has a way that it stabilizes itself throughout time. You see what I'm saying? So it's just not no BS or no bull crap. You can actually stake or be a stakeholder within this currency, and it gains money over time and it appreciates over time. So with the financial markets and the world government trying to go to a more public or sovereign money system, people talk about sovereignty and I want to be a sovereign citizen, but they don't know that comes with the centralized bank. You know, it comes with, and when I say a centralized or a state bank, that's what we don't want is actually what we may need. You know what I mean? People talk about the Federal Reserve, and people talking about a new world order or new financial order, a new financial system. It is. That's what's happening. It's in front of your face right now. It's a new world order emerging. Once the markets crash, they're going to be looking for solutions. You know what I'm saying? Gas stations going to be looking for solutions. Everybody's going to be looking for a solution to spend their money, you know, or and to take money or other forms of money. You feel me? So right now is the time where you should hold on and buy into guapcoin, and you should, and not just that. With Bitcoin, you have these engines, right? And these computer systems, and they are the ones that's making the money. So do you know how to make Bitcoin right now, bro?
Do I know how to make Bitcoin?
Yeah, can you, like, is anyone showing you how to go out there and set up your computer to make it?
No, sir.
No, sir. But you can actually do that with guapcoin right now, only for $1,000. Go in, get your own system, and create guapcoin.
So you can become like they be having the Bitcoin miners, you can become a guapcoin miner for a band.
For a band.
Wow. That's crazy. I did not know that.
Right.
Well, it said that in the message, but now that you explaining it, it make more sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I use, and to get guapcoin, Bitcoin, it's a link in my bio where you can sign up. You sign up under me. If you get $100, right? Let's say you don't have no Bitcoin. Go to my bio, sign up. If you put $100 in, I get $10 of Bitcoin. And after that, you do the same thing and put in your bio. If anybody sign up under you, or you exchange your QR code with anybody and they buy 100, they're going to give you $10, and you'll be able to put that into your Bitcoin. So this is how peer-to-peer sharing works. You know, this is why they're going to get rid of interest rates, because we're going to be able to share and create money within ourselves. You know what I mean? And manage our own money and our own debts on a peer-to-peer level, making us financially responsible for each other in different means and social aspects.
So in other words, the economy is about to the economy itself is about to skyrocket. It's about to do some crazy things. Like
Yeah, it's
everybody
about to crash.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like on the Great Depression type thing.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's already given within the cycles of time. Everybody see it. I mean, I posted on my joint today, and that's not me talking. Like, these not just. I mean, people have seen it. You know what I mean? I've been said it. We've been seeing it. But once they start saying it, you know what I mean?
It's over with.
It's a wrap.
It's over with. Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
And I just seen I have like news and stuff coming to my phone all day. I just seen something they were talking about how the coronavirus affected your financial status.
That's tearing people up, bro.
How your people feel like? What do you see as far as like the social atmosphere of your environment and what people?
Everybody in a panic, and a lot of people don't even know exactly what the coronavirus is and how to I guess how to manage your immune system and avoid it. A lot of people don't really understand, what's really going on. It's just like coronavirus.
Yeah, they got it.
Especially the people who don't have their jobs, but like my Dukes, she still got her job because the factory really ain't caring right now. You feel me? The factory is still making these cars and all that. Right now, I don't know what they're gonna do real soon, but it ain't really became nothing too big for nobody that I know, for nobody around me anyway, other than the panic of being sick. That's it.
Right. Yeah, down here we don't see the, like, my pops, he's not really, he like, okay, whatever. Like, it's not really affecting me like that. That's cool. So I mean, down south we're a little bit more spread out. It may take a little time. It'll be interesting to see how this affects everyone down here. And it is a financial, it's a biochemical war. You know what I mean? It's a financial
war. That's
all
it is.
You know what I mean? Like, this virus was put here to make changes within the financial market. Also, if you don't think so, why would they shut down places around the world, bro? Like, and don't they know it's gonna affect the financial market? You don't think they know that?
Facts. Trump know his pockets getting a lot fatter off of this virus alone. You feel me? Like, he know. A lot of them know what's going on. A lot of them know what they're doing. So I feel you on that. I do.
Yeah, it's and within like my science and my study, you've gotten a reading from me before.
Yeah.
So within and what I do, the virus is an ace of diamonds, or the name of it is an ace of diamonds that deals with currency. That's Jay-Z number. That's all about currency. He
all about that guap. He all about it.
It's all about money, you know what I mean? And making major changes in money, and those changes can be within the way you create money and within the financial system, So they're most definitely going into a more like centralized and decentralized state of using currency. It's going to be governed by your state. It's going to be a limited amount of money that's going to be available. It's only going to be available to help certain businesses and certain